Hello, darlings. It's Raymond with Haus of Darling Perfumier. How are you all? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to some unboxings. I have some packages that I'm going to be getting into and sharing what I received with y'all. And there you are, Alicia. One of the packages happens to be from you. I am also making my list right now about what I'm going to be sending to you as well. I've got quite the list that's packing up. Alicia, what are you wearing? What is your scent of the day? Please let us know. Kix, hello, how are you? Thanks for being here. Let's see here. Cadence, Soul Cafe. Let me pull up some of my notes here. So as you come in, please let me know what your scent of the day is, what you have been wearing. I've got some packages that I'm going to be getting into here. One of them is from Ffern. The other is from Statik Olfactive. I got another from Scentbird, and then one from our fellow fragrance friend, Alicia. So let me send some of these out. Gotta always send an invite to my mother. She always wants to know what I'm up to, and I love it when she's in here. So let's send some of these out. And again, as you're coming in, please let me know what your scent of the day is because I want to know. Sean, welcome in. How are you doing? Kix is wearing Summer Hammer from Lorenzo Paziagla. Paziagla. I don't know why I keep saying that. I feel like I'm saying it wrong. I've been seeing that name all over, have not experienced. Please let me know a little bit what that is like, Kix. Hello, Aunt Brenda. Welcome in. How are you doing? I was mentioning the reason why we're here is because we got some packages to unbox. And we're going to do some first impressions with y'all. My husband was able to find me a secondhand store find. And so I wanted to kind of share this with you, what I got the other day. And we got a Pour Monsieur Cologne from Chanel. Please let me know if you have ever experienced this. I haven't really gotten much into Chanel perfumes. I don't know why, even like Guerlain, things like that. I've smelled and I've dabbled, but I have no experience or knowledge of any of those houses like some others do. And I definitely want to get more into them. I'm part of a Discord, Mitra, and they are always showing their Chanels in there and they look so nice and I want to explore. So when I saw this one at the secondhand store, I said, let's dip my toes in. And we got this Pour Monsieur Cologne Splash. Really pretty too. Yeah. It smells to me like neroli-ish, orange, lemons, bright, fresh. What I feel like a cologne should be. Effervescent, fleeting, just here for a quick pick-me-up. So that is joining my collection. Hello, Pierre. Welcome in. How are you doing? Sean, please let me know what your scent of the day is if you are still here. And Brenda, what are you wearing? Please let me know. Pierre, you as well. And then another little fragrance find at the store. We did get a DKNY Be Delicious. Just a cute little spritzer bottle. Really fresh. It smells to me almost like peony or freesia. Maybe even like apple blossom. I definitely get that apple is the main focus of these ones here. But we got a DKNY Be Delicious. I have a Nectar Love. I also have Golden Delicious. And then one of my favorite DKNYs is Coconuts About Summer. Let me know if you've ever smelled this one. Anyone who's asking for a coconut fragrance, I always let them know about this one. And I felt bad for a while because it does say on the box that it is limited edition. But a couple weeks ago, I was shopping around, I believe at Burlington, and they had a Be Delicious Coconuts About Summer. And in my mind, it was like, oh, it's limited edition. You better get another package. And just the other night, last night, I was with my husband looking at both of them. And the new package that I bought, no longer does it say on the outside of the box that it is limited edition. The limited edition is gone. So did they bring her back? I'm hoping so, because it's a great coconut fragrance. Oh, it's almost like the coconut meat. It's not like tonic or creamy like coconut milk. This is like the flesh, like shaved coconut. Kels, welcome, and it's so great to see you. How are you? How have you been? Let me know what your scent of the day is, please. Are you also going to Fragrance Fest? Please let me know. Yooms, great segue, Fragrance Fest. We're going to meet up. We're going to see you there, right? June 28th, Orange County, California, Fragrance Fest. I was there last year. I'm going to be there again this year, and so should you. If you want tickets, I can send you a DM or send me a DM, and I can send you the link so that we can get you all set up. I'm so excited. Let's talk a little bit about it. So this year, Jason is going to be releasing another Haus next week. And look, I go to my Instagram and there's Panopos, the first thing that pops up. So Fragrance Fest, let me pull up really quick. So far, they have announced, yes, Kix is going to be there. Thank you, Kix. I know you're going to be there. That's going to be amazing. And I'm so excited to meet up with you. Yooms, your job needs to understand that you have plans. So you just need to have a serious conversation with them about how attending this fragrance festival will enhance your work. Type it into ChatGPT. It'll come up with some type of an excuse. Tonight, I'm all over the place. I'm drinking Deschutes Obsidian Stout because I'm from Oregon. So, of course, I've got to drink an Oregon beverage. So, Fragrance Fest. So far, they have announced House of Era, Thin Wild Mercury, De Grey, Elysian, KST Scent, Arshan Persia, Nose of Gatsby, Pink Mahogany, Gentleman's Nod. Jason said another house is going to be announced next week. I am trying to push and advocate for other fragrance brands to be there. So I'm trying to send them messages behind the scenes. June's going to be here really, really quick. But I'm so excited for the lineup now. It's going to be a reunion with some of those brands because they were there. Some of them were there last year. So I get to see how they've grown, what their new offerings are. I'm so excited, and I hope you will be there with me and Kix and maybe Yooms. Hello, Essential Harmony. How are you doing? It's great to see you. All is well with me, sniffing on Dries Van Noten sample set. Kel, sorry. Sautés. I've been wanting to get that Discovery set. Please let me know. I can only find it through like Selfridges or through like the fancy, websites. And there's like shipping and all this stuff, and I just haven't been able to do it. But I want to smell Dries Van Noten so bad. Which ones are you loving? Please let me know. Diptyque, are you going to be working in the Diptyque at South Coast Plaza? If you are, oh my gosh, I would love to go visit you there. And please let me know if... Oh, he helped me last time. Rogelio. Yes, there is a... I love this. Their handle on Instagram is Venice Bitch. Rogelio was amazing. Works at Diptyque at South Coast Plaza. Hooked me up. Allowed me to custom pick my own Diptyque Discovery set, which is the one that we were talking about last night. By the way, If you weren't here last night, which most of you were, I have the replay up on my YouTube. Go subscribe. I would appreciate it. But I got to do this custom diptyque. I got a candle up there. I got some body lotions. I want to be a diptyque girl 24/7. So if you know any sugar daddies that are offering that, House of Darling, send them this way, please. Good to see you, Essential Harmony. What is your scent of the night? Please let me know. Okay, so those were a little bit of the pickups that I got. Pour Monsieur Cologne and DKNY Be Delicious. And then, of course, I got packages in the mail. So the first one that I got is from Scentbird. So let's open up this and see what my monthly subscription is, and then add it to the huge funeral of Scentbird samples that I have over here. It's just piling up, and up. I haven't even tested most of these. I got a sample set mystery thing that was sent. This one was from last month. Let's see what I got this month. Let me tell you, Scentbird has the whole model right. Again, I haven't even tried most of these, and I still pay them my money for them to send me these samples every month. Okay, in this subscription, I received D'Orsay Gelée de Sequoia Dessous. That is so wrong, I don't speak French. Gelée de Sequoia Dessous. Please tell me how to say that, someone who can read French. So this is from D'Orsay. I don't believe I've ever smelled anything from D'Orsay, but I do have a sample via the perfume guy through one of my Scent Club kits. So this perfume has mandarin, bergamot, narcissus, and musk. That sounds very delicious. I just experienced a perfume. No, I just wore it the other day. Great segue into what we're going to be doing tonight as well. I wore Ffern Spring 24 because I got my Ffern Spring 25 in the mail. And Spring 24's main focus was narcissus. And it got me researching other perfumes. So it's very interesting that my Scentbird was already following my scent trail. The other sample I got in here was, I thought, one of the cutest releases that they did, but this was the World of Strawberry Shortcake, and this is the Eau de Parfum of Strawberry Shortcake. I know it is backwards, and that's because Instagram, they took away that damn filter that allows you to just flip it right within the actual video. So I have to save the video and then flip it into CapCut and then upload it to YouTube. It really is hard being a content creator. This strawberry shortcake perfume has strawberry jam, wild strawberries, bergamot zest, vanilla shortcake, and whipped cream. Have any of you tried this? If you're watching this on the replay, let me know in the comments what your experience with this fragrance is. So it says, drawing inspiration from the iconic scented dolls, you know the one, and the sweet treat bearing the same name, this fragrance is a scented tribute to strawberry shortcake, opening with a fruity burst of strawberry jam. Wild strawberries mingle with bergamot zest, underlying the vibrant fruit, which is finished with a smooth, sweet dollop of whipped cream. It was developed with the smell the taste technique, which translates a freshly baked strawberry shortcake into scent form, while the emotion waves, trademark, technology activates the neutral pathways in your brain that evokes feelings of nostalgia and happy memories. Simply aim on your pulse points and watch your day transform from good to very good in a spritz. Okay, they're saying they're using technology and stuff like that. All right. I don't know how much I believe into that stuff, but I don't know. I spent my coin and I got the samples. So let me know which Scentbird samples you have been receiving. That's the cool thing that I love about Scentbird is it's all customized. Each one, we all have something different that's coming in our lineup. And I just think that is such a really cool and unique way to experience perfume. So we'll add that here. That is Scentbird. I also do have a luxury discovery set that I purchased from Scentbird as well. I went over that one yesterday in the video. So if you want to know what's in that one, go watch the video on YouTube. And then if you have that same exact sample set, let's do a scented pages together and smell them together. Essential Harmony is wearing plush lavender to calm and sweeten the evening. Ooh, I love that. Kix says, winter 24 is perfect. Kim does also agree. Kim loves winter 24. All right. Next package I have is from our very own wonderful, amazing Alicia. Let's see what they sent. Okay. So we have, Alicia, get the heck out of here. Ma Nature from M. Mikhailov. I had purchased, thank you so much, Alicia. I had purchased a discovery or a travel sample of Ma Nature, and it was damaged in delivery, and so I sent it back. I got to just experience the fragrance in the packaging because the scent was everywhere. And Alicia said they had Ma Nature, and now so do I. Thank you, Alicia. I appreciate you so much. We have samples of Toby Tobin Malibu. I love that name, Toby Tobin. We got LPRN Eau Fraiche by Guerlain. Please tell me what LPRN is. I don't know what it is off the top of my head right now. We got La Petite Robe Noire from Guerlain. LPRN Black Perfecto from Guerlain. History Parfums Tuberose NML. That picture that you uploaded and just the notes and the description of that one seems so yummy. Toby Tobin Ashram. And of course, it had to have been the last one. Makes my heart so full. Les Parfums, or Amour Les Parfums by Kenzo. You are amazing, Alicia. Thank you so much from my whole heart. I am so excited to try that Les Parfums. And when you sent me that link that they had it on Joma Shop, I've been looking and watching, and as soon as it says get it fast, I'm going to order that because that Les Parfums bottle has to belong to me. If y'all don't know, I would say in my top 5 of favorite perfumes ever sits Kenzo Amour. If you've never smelled it, please go and seek out a sample because it is such a special and beautiful fragrance, especially just for me because of the feelings that I get when I smell it. There's something about me being in my mom's arms and my like just my head and her chest and be able to smell her and feel her hair and just feel that like ultimate love and acceptance. That's exactly what I get every single time I smell this fragrance. Talking about calming essential harmony, this stuff is really, really good. It's so calming to me. It's got rice, cherry blossom, Buddha wood. The bottle, first off, Kenzo makes some of the most outrageous bottles, and I'm so here for it. So here for it. This actually has become one of my grandma's favorite fragrances. I would bring over all of these fragrances all the time for her to smell because I just wanted to be able to share that with her. And she started smelling this one, loved it, asked me for some bottles. So I'm always making sure that she is stocked up with Kenzo Amour. Yeah, it's got rice, white tea, heliotrope, cherry blossom, frangipani, vanilla, musk, incense, and Buddha or no. Not Buddha wood, Tanaka wood. The heliotrope is so nutty, almost kind of almondy a bit, but this is powdery without being talky. So good. It's made by Daphne Bouget and Olivier Cresp. One of my top 5 fragrances ever. And it's discontinued, of course. That is Kenzo Amour. They have all of these flankers of it too. I want to get the Holly edition. That one I definitely want. A lot of the flankers came out over in like Europe. Let me pull up these ones. Let's see. Amour. So there's Florel, I Love You, Indian Holly. That's the one I want to get my nose on. There's Les Parfums, which Alicia just sent me a sample of. And the Les Parfums is this metallic gold bottle. It has to be on my shelf. They have Make Me Fly and L'Eau de Kenzo Amour. So want them all. And the original Kenzo Amour bottles came in 3 different colors. There's that cherry color. Hello world, welcome in. How are you doing? It's good to see you. And then Agadi, welcome in. How are you doing as well? Please let me know what your scent of the day is as you're coming in. We are just talking a little bit about Kenzo Amour. I don't know how I even got here. Oh yeah, because Alicia sent me a sample of Amour Les Parfums. But Kenzo Amour, it came in 3 different colors. This cherry blossom color here. And then there was an orange color, which matched the orange. Actually, the bottles are all of those colors right there. So this orange color, this cherry blossom color, and then the white color. They all did, this juice was the same, but the bottles and the colors were different. And I believe they were color coordinated based upon region. So I have been watching the secondhand market to see if I can find the other colors of Amour. I don't even care if there's not juice in there anymore. I just want it for my collection because I love and have a connection with this fragrance so much that it would do my heart so well to have all 3 colors and that Les Parfums bottle all together. Kenzo Amour. And kind of altogether a slept-on house, Kenzo, I believe. Jason, welcome in. World, you are not late. You're exactly here when you need to be. Let me know what your scent of the day is, please. Jason is wearing Zoolbia Bamieh by Arshan Persia, their newest release, along with their first one, Love in Bastani. And the last day for pre-order sale pricing for the new release of Zoolbia Bamieh is Monday. So go to arshanpersia.com to find out more. So yeah, I want to get those Kenzos. I feel that Kenzo's a really slept on house. One of my partner's favorite fragrances is this one here. Kenzo World Power. Jason was just talking to me about the World commercial. Was like one of the best commercials made. Look at that dent in that one. This is cypress, sea salt, caramel. So simple. The sillage it leaves, though, is intoxicating. Slightly nutty. Almost like, to me, it feels like the paper around nuts. Not like the nut itself. But that one is such a great one. That's World Power. And then we've got Jungle. Oh my. Tell me you know about Jungle. One of the coolest bottles with the pewter elephant. I want to smell La Tigre. I have not smelled the La Tigre, but this one is fantastic. Talk about spice bombs. This one is super stellar. And if you spray it on clothes, you're going to smell it next year. So good. I adore and love Kenzo Jungle. So let me know which Kenzo fragrances you love in the comments when you're watching this, because I can always use a little bit more Kenzo in my life. That's for sure. Okay. Scent of the night for World is Hidden Temple by Statik Olfactive. Really? Well, great segue, because I'm opening up a package today from Statik Olfactive. So this one that I have is exactly what you are wearing. So I have the bottle before the renaming. So this one does say the Forbidden City, but exact same fragrance. And the funny thing about this is earlier today I was at the store and I was smelling jasmine tea. And I was smelling this. It took me right to this fragrance. For me, this one is almost as if you're picking the jasmine flowers yourself. And this is the way that my mind correlates things. So when you harvest marijuana, you get that terpenic scent on your fingers. And this is what I would feel is what you smell when you're harvesting jasmine. Now, does it even work that way with jasmine? Probably not. But for some reason, I feel like if you were harvesting jasmine, this is the scent that would be left on your fingers. There's something very airy about it. There was a lot of space that's created with the musk in here. No, you are totally right, World. It is now called the Forbidden Temple. I just have the original one when it was still called the Forbidden City, but same exact fragrance. So love this one. Great fragrance, jasmine tea focus, aldehydes, I believe, are in it, made by Paul Kyler. It is a big fragrance. Right when you spray it, it is just big. And then it sits with you. And it marinates, and it just becomes the most beautiful bubble of a fragrance. Love it. That one is the Forbidden City. And so I have this one that Chris sent me. Thank you so much. And so I got another package in the mail from Chris. And this is the newest release from Statik Olfactive. So let's open it right now. Do the gold flakes come out and sit on your skin also? No, I've actually never experienced that, because I thought the same exact thing, World. I was like, does this happen? And I've been using quite a bit of that one, and I haven't seen that actually happen. And it doesn't clog the thing either. I've never seen the gold flakes go up the actual tubing, so I'm sure they have all of that figured out. But no, the gold flakes do not come out. And again, the packaging that Statik Olfactive does give, I really love This is pillowy. It just allows it to nestle and sit there. The packaging, the box is just really nice. So this one is the Forbidden Temple by Statik Olfactive. Now let's open their newest release called Finding Forbidden Love. Alicia, thank you so much for your package that you sent to me. I cannot wait to smell Les Parfums from Kenzo. Ever since I met Amour, I have been looking and seeking out a Les Parfums. And of course, you have one. And I love you for sharing it with me. Thank you so much, sister. Okay, so tape everywhere, which is fantastic. Nice and secure. Okay. Oh, oh my gosh, how smart and so cool. Okay. Look at this. Oh, it's in a white box this time. How beautiful is that? This is Finding Forbidden Love by Statik Olfactive. So beautiful. Look at that. I love that. I've always had a thing for white on gold. I think it is so classy and so pretty. So I'm such a white on gold person. I love that if you have some of the other fragrances, there is a theme going on. You've got some contrast between the fragrances. I love that. Again, the perfumer of or the creative director of Statik Olfactive is Chris Martin. I do know that their first fragrance, Into the Wild, the perfumer was Darren Allen. And if you don't know Darren Allen, what are you doing? Go seek out Darren's stuff. Amazing. And then the Finding Forbidden Temple is Paul Kyler. And then I do believe this one as well is from Paul Kyler. Oh, do they do that, Alicia, with Atelier des Ors? I know that they've got the gold flakes in theirs too, right? Like Lunepheline and stuff like that. Oh, love this. So let's open that. Boop. Okay, so let's take a look together for the first time at Finding Forbidden Love. These boxes are so nice and secure. And there it is. Oh, look at that. How beautiful. Oh, whoa. Okay. So I thought that the Forbidden Temple, I really liked the bottle. I thought it had a really nice weight. I like the fat ass bottom here. You know, she's got a thick bottom. And I really loved that marble-esque looking top. So pretty. Percy, welcome in. How are you doing? This bottle is heavy. This is just... And again, does that mean it's quality? Hell no. It gives a sense of luxury. It adds to that feeling. It's playing to the senses. Yes, I'm sure this juice is so fantastic. But I'm just saying it plays into your senses. The metal is like embossed and it's raised and you can feel some of the etching on here. And this bottle is just heavy, and I really enjoy that cap that shows the name versus this one, which is just a little bit nondescript, but still custom. I'm loving this bottle. Chris, great job on the selection of this bottle. I am really liking this bottle. This is great. And it still does come with the gold flakes as well. Beautiful. Look at that. So this is Finding Forbidden Love by Statik Olfactive. Let's take a spritz and let's smell it together. If you're watching this on the replay, let me know in the comments what your experience with Statik Olfactive is. Have you smelled Into the Wild? Please let me know about that. Have you smelled anything from Darren Allen Perfumes? Have you smelled anything from Paul Kyler? I adore Paul Kyler. I've got a sample set of Paul's work. Tama and Tuberose is so fantastic and heavenly. Tropicalissimo, that one is the best. Tropical fruity floral. Charis. Go look up Paul Kyler. Paul Kyler is the perfumer of this fragrance, Finding Forbidden Love. So Finding Forbidden Love. Please let me know if you have experienced this fragrance. I have been seeing posts about this fragrance everywhere. So let's spray Finding Forbidden Love. Great atomizer, just like with the first one too. World said this one is absolutely beautiful also. It's soft but loud and it lingers. Alicia, I'm adding it to your list here right now. Your list. I'm going to send you some Statik. I'm also sending you that Define Me Discovery Set. The Cream Exquise from Viva More, because I know you wanted or you were interested in that one. And then I've got Monday Rose. I'm going to send you that Tokyo Milk Decant. And please remind me right now of any other ones that I've told you that I would send to you. So let's do Statik Olfactive. I'll send you some decants of both of those, Alicia. Okay, let's spray this on skin as well. I got you, world. I got you. You always have to. I am always a strong believer of first impressions on skin. It's always really nice though to get both of the experiences because it's interesting what pops off of the paper and then what your skin adds as that final note, right? Oh. Paul is so good. So this one reminds me of the Forbidden Temple in that same airiness. It feels like this comes in, I'm coming into like a ballroom. And to me, it feels like so I'm like a princess or a queen. And I've come into a ballroom where there's tons of people dancing all together. And then at one point, right when everyone sees me, everyone moves to the side and allows me to come through. There's something about this that feels like it's forging through and separating to create space. Yeah, there's something about this that I don't know. I'm like working on marble with like a chisel. I'm just like ching, 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 ching. I'm creating. There's something about this that is pushing me forward. So the musk in here is reminiscent of the one in the Forbidden Temple. It feels like it's round. Usually when I work with musks, and I haven't worked with a lot. I talk like I'm a perfumer. I haven't worked with a lot, but I have some raw musks in my arsenal here. And from my experience with raw musks, I usually get 3 types of feelings. I usually get one that is vertical. So it feels like it adds spikes or depths and valleys. Not the depths, it adds the valleys, which then create the depths. But it creates these spikes. It makes things go up and it makes things go vertical. Then the second one that I smell is horizontal. So it makes the fragrance go this way. It almost squishes a note and then extends it out. And in some ways, you're getting a different reaction than when you extend it this way. Then the third one that I've experienced is the one that is a circle. And it takes sharp other notes and it creates a roundness to it. And I see spheres and I see a roundness with those. And so far in my experience, those are the 3 type of feelings that I get from musk. All that to say, this one has the round musk in it. And that also goes with that feeling of moving forward, as if I'm in this bubble and I'm pushing the bubble along and it's moving forward with my force. This is just perfume and I'm talking about like I'm some metaphysical philosopher or something. And this is why I love perfume. I need to find me a decant SWAT friend on here. Got to get to know people more so they can trust me. Absolutely, world. Get into my Discord as well. I have a Discord where we are always talking about fragrances there. There is a little bit of a buy site or a sell site on there too, so you can sell different things. You can put decants on there. So come on my Discord and let's start sending some stuff around and share this perfume with each other. I would love to send you some decants. Ray, while stout is normally strong, but you're hitting it hard. This one is actually, I did tell my husband when I drank one yesterday that it was pretty calm for what I feel a stout usually is. So for people who say they don't like stouts, this is a great introduction because it's not, in terms of musk, this is not a stout. This is a round stout. There's a softness to it. Okay. So this feels like there is the jasmine. I'm feeling a reminiscent jasmine from the Forbidden Temple. But this time, instead of being aldehydic and almost soapy, this one is pink rose, peachy rose. That's what I'm seeing in my mind. I'm also getting like a goldenrod yellow color. Let me pull the colors that I'm seeing for this one so far. This feels like there is pollen, or like I'm a bee and I'm just going to get my nectar. And as I fly off, I've got these pieces of pollen stuck on me. I'm seeing the scene from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, where they're riding that bee and it has like pollen on it and then they get pollen on themselves. That's exactly what I'm seeing in my mind right now. Okay, so like goldenrod. I'm getting orange color too. This is different than the Forbidden Temple. Again, that one is almost very aldehydic, soapy in the clouds. This one is a little bit more grounded. There is peachiness that is coming through. There's yellow, like honeyed tones that are coming through as well. And then I'm getting that creamy, milky color of jasmine white in my mind. Where I can't find the exact brown that I'm looking for. Let's go with this one. These are the colors that I am seeing for Finding Forbidden Love. Oh, as it's sitting down now, that jasmine is always the first to come greet you with this fragrance and the previous. But as you let it calm down, like I said, after that first one is big and then it sits with you, right? I already feel like this one is saying, come along, dear. You don't know who I am yet. And it's starting to sit down with me. There's a rosiness that is coming through here. It kind of reminds me of like a raspberry rose. There's some fragrances that mix raspberry and rose together because they obviously go well together, it seems like. And I'm getting that here with this one too, like a raspberry rose. So jasmine, honeyed peaches, rose, raspberry. And I'd have to say sandalwood. Oh, this is going to be a really fun fragrance to wear outside, especially right now. In my area in Oregon, it's getting around like, mid 50s. And so the sun is out, but it's still got like a crisp chill in the air. And I wore pure Havana today, and when I went outside in that little bit of crispness, but the sun was also heating me up at the same time because the sun is hot, it was just doing some wonderful things to Pure Havana that I've never, ever smelled before. And I just love being able to experience fragrances in different seasons to see which notes pop off depending upon the weather. Do y'all ever do that? It smells cloth-like to me or something. I can't really explain it. Maybe like the peach fuzz. Oh, okay. So you're getting like a fabric feeling to it. I know you are, Alicia, and so am I. I really do love Thierry so much. I actually watched a 1995 fashion show today just to get inspiration. I watch their fashion shows all the time because they were so iconic. Naomi Campbell, Claudia Schiffer, Julie Newmar, fucking Julie Newmar walking the catwalk. Icons. The bionic woman suit, the angel suit, like, so sad that we lost Thierry. He was an icon, still is an icon. Mugler is such a staple, and they have such a stamp on who and what they are, and you always, at least I do, recognize Mugler fashion. So I adore you for adoring. Such a gangster, even with the fragrances too. I mean, talk about gourmand. We are in the era of gourmand right now, but Thierry Mugler started basically the whole gourmand era and section in perfumery with Angel. That was like the first sweet perfume to include like cotton candy and stuff, and people went mad for it. Angel is iconic, and they just released their newest Angel, the Stellar, and I want to smell that one so bad. It's got pistachio in it. So yeah, Thierry Mugler, a gangster in so many ways, just like you say, not only a fashion icon, but a perfume icon as well. They did it all. They did it all. Oh, okay. So let's pull up the fragrance notes from Finding Forbidden Love. So there's something a little bit kind of incensey that's coming through now. It smells like you have maybe rose petals mixing with incense. Oh, this is so pretty. That jasmine is undeniably recognizable Paul Kyler, which I really do love. Okay, so it says this is the third installment from Statik Olfactive. It's bright, fresh, and airy white. Oh, there's a card in here. Oh my gosh. There's a card in here. So a soft spring breeze carries the bouquet of delicate jasmine as the strands of her soft hair dance in the wind. Her beauty is only matched by the sweetness of the white peach orchard surrounding us. The perfume of a gentle floral white tea sings in her angelic presence. The delicate scent of roses at full bloom relax us as we stare at nature becoming anew. Noble sandalwood, creamy and plush, sings off her skin like a heavenly ballad. She is noble, yet I am but a commoner. However, our love is real. It's a forbidden love that I will savor every second of. Again, made by Paul Kyler. In the head, white peaches, white tea, jasmine, rose, cypress wood. In the heart, frankincense, opoponax, and labdanum. And in the hind, raspberry, davana, honey, and sandalwood. This is good. More of that raspberry sweetness of the peach is starting to come through. At the very beginning, it felt like it was all that jasmine touched with a bit of the peach, but there's more of a sweetness coming through. And that incense too. Again, these are the colors that I am seeing for this fragrance. Finding Forbidden Love by Statik Olfactive, perfumer Paul Kyler. Hello, Jose. Welcome in. How are you doing? We are just smelling some fragrances that I'm opening up that I received in the mail. And this I received from Statik Olfactive for free. So, Chris, thank you so much for sending me both of your fragrances. I will be taking some photo shoots and writing up a full review very soon. I like to write, and the way that I feel I can write creatively is through explaining what I smell with fragrances. So if you like to read what others write as well, go take a look at my page. I do write poems and different stories of what I feel fragrances bring, and I will be doing the same for these two fragrances, the Forbidden Temple and Finding Forbidden Love from Statik Olfactive. So if you want to know what I think or have to say about those, make sure you are following along. May, welcome in. Great to see you. How are you doing? Are you going to Fragrance Fest this year in Orange County? Please let me know. I definitely will, Jason. Thank you very much. Adam, welcome in, and thanks for the most recent follow. I really appreciate you. I was introduced to you through Jason via Xyrena. How many degrees of separation was that? So thank you so much for the recent follow, and I look forward to experiencing some of your Xyrena releases. I recently was just at Parfumerie and experienced quite a bit of the Xyrenas were there. Not all of them. And Jason loves Xyrena. Was talking about it yesterday on Weirdo and Queerdo. And everything always comes back to everything, doesn't it? World says, Do you like the beginning or the dry down more? The dry down is mesmerizing. I appreciate it all. I do like the beginning though, because it reminds me, I drink jasmine tea. And so I know what that smell is like, at least in the tea that I use. And it's very reminiscent here. And so I get a really nice connection with that jasmine that comes out. But let me tell you, I'm sure others will say that it's strong. But because it is, jasmine is strong. If you smell jasmine tea, it is a punch in the face. But that's what it is, you know. You get that sensory feeling of smelling the jasmine, and then you get to smell it when you are ingesting it as well. It's this whole thing that I love about jasmine tea, and I get that here as well. Now, the jasmine is not what I think others think jasmine is like. And what I mean by that is I feel maybe the type that Paul is using isn't that typical bubblegummy jasmine that I feel designers and stuff like that do. And so I may think that when others hear that this has, you know, jasmine in it, they may have some inclination in the mind of what they think that means. But this is jasmine tea. I'll let you know about the dry down, but I am enjoying what's happening now. Again, I'm getting a little bit more of like a sweetness with the rose and incense that are coming through, and I'm really enjoying that. Very peachy right now. But not artificial or anything like that. What I mean by very peachy is at the beginning, it wasn't there, and the peach is starting to ramp up now. Hello, Minister of Perfumes. Welcome in. We are smelling fragrances from Statik Olfactive. This one is Finding Forbidden Love by the perfumer Paul Kyler. Adam, yes, I did see that. Thank you for tagging. Please go follow Adam. We've got a perfumer in here, and check out their fragrance line. I'm always into trying new fragrances. So I've found great company here, Adam. Okay, so that was Statik Olfactive. Again, I will be having full reviews of those coming soon. Let's get into my next package here. This is Ffern Spring 25. So let me know, are you on the Ffern ledger? It's very, very bespoke. You do have to be on their ledger. And when you are, they make perfumes specifically for you every equinox or solstice. So you get an email that says that your perfume is percolating and macerating, and they are really involved in letting you know about what's going on with the next editions. And then they send the fragrances to you. You get them on each equinox or solstice. And then they come in this beautiful presentation. There's minimal plastic in here. I believe the only plastic is the tubing in the bottle. But they always do really, really cool stuff. So this is like a digital premiere. So you get to go watch a short film. So go ahead and screenshot that so you can look at the QR code and go watch the film. They do music, print, all different types of media along with their perfume. It's so cool. So let's go ahead and open this one here. Now the great thing about Ffern as well is because they do make perfumes for you on their ledger, they will send them to you. There's a sample that you get to try. If you don't like it, you can send the full bottle back and they will refund you the full bottle. And then if you like other fragrances that, or maybe ones you haven't tried before, you can buy from their archive, which are bottles that other members had sent back. I think it is such a smart business model. Jason says Kim will be pissed at you for sharing the QR code. So here is the artwork this month for spring, or this edition for spring 25. Isn't that gorgeous? Always really cool art that they do. They also tell you about the schedule. So spring 25 came out this equinox. Summer 25 will come out during the summer solstice on June 21st. Autumn 25 will come out on the equinox on September 22nd. And then winter 26 will come out on the solstice on December 21st. So I love that they tell you exactly when you're going to receive your fragrances. It's always something to look forward to. 4 times a year, $129.99 per bottle. I think it's very affordable. I've been on with them for over a year now, and I believe they started their first in 2019. So let me know in the comments, are you on the Ffern ledger? Please let me know. Kix was mentioning earlier that winter 24 was amazing for them. So they let you know in here in the box as well. There's a little card that talks about the notes. There's a little stamp of authenticity. It lets you know that this was barrel aged for 30 days in Somerset, UK. And it was bottled on January 16th, 2025. The Ffern artist is Lizzie Riches. So along with the main perfume box that they send to you here, this is the actual perfume. They send you this box that has the sample. And they also sent sugared violets. See, all of this stuff that they include is just all extra, but it adds to the experience and the ambiance of it. These sugared violets are handmade by Toulouse by La Maison de Candeflore. Established in 1818, they are one of the oldest confectioners in Europe and have been using the same method for over 200 years. Toulouse is known as the City of Violets thanks to these delicate purple flowers. Each spring, posies tied with red thread are still sold on its pink terracotta streets. So it's a candy. How cute. So we got some candies. See, always just something a little extra and different that they're doing to give you the experience. This is violet focused, I am guessing here. So they're making sure that you have all things violet. So they've got like a sampling guide to like let you know how to sample their fragrances. They send a ceramic diffuser so that you get to try it that way out in the air as well. And look at that. They got a violet on this one. How adorable. So that's a ceramic diffuser. And then they send you scent strips and then a sample of the fragrance. Everything you need to sample, figure out if you like it. If you don't, send it back. If you do, you keep it. I always keep all of mine, so let's break the seal. That's how you know you bought it, is when you break the seal. So they use this mushroom packaging on the inside, which is so cool. Again, no plastic. And then this is the bottle for spring 25. The perfumer is Elodie Durand, and it's always in organic Italian grain vodka is what they put the perfumes in. Comes in this tubing, and then here is the perfume. So this is spring 25 from Ffern. Ah. Yeah, more of that peach is coming through now, world. Oh, this is good. Jasmine and peach, baby. My daughter smelled orange also. Told her to close her eyes and sniff Finding Forbidden Love. It's crazy how that works. Yeah, I also even do, when I spray it on my skin as well, I will exhale with my nose to heat it up and then inhale. Try that too. It always brings a different facet. So I just really quickly and it just heats stuff up there just really quick, and it adds a different nuance, which is really great. Every Xyrena order comes with Airhead candy. Oh, now I need that. Okay, let's try Ffern Spring 25. Again, let me know if you're on the Ffern ledger, which Fferns are your favorites. I wore Spring 24 just the other day in honor of receiving my Spring 25. That one was really Narcissus heavy, bright, beautiful. There's this atomizer is always fantastic. With Ffern, there's always this feeling of I found these old twigs in the forest. There's something very Little Red Riding Hood going through the forest. Child book, wondrous. There's something that I get in my mind that makes me feel wondrous. That's the word that I get with Ffern. Carlos, welcome in. How are you doing? It's great to see you. What is your scent of the day? Please let me know. Oh. Okay, so Ffern definitely does have this citrus DNA that I feel is them. But this is definitely different than any of the other Fferns that I've smelled before. One thing that I like and appreciate about Ffern is that they may come up, they source their ingredients from local farmers and different things in the UK. And so they may have the same perfume, but each year brings a different harvest, right? More water, how hot it is. And so I appreciate that they come out with these additions because it made me start thinking that we have these preconceived notions that every time we spray a perfume, it's supposed to smell exactly the same. But there's also this beautiful idea that it's changing and it's growing itself. And it's chemical reactions that are happening and degradation. And I think that it's also really beautiful to appreciate those changes that happen in perfume, just as us humans grow and change as well. And we can appreciate those nuances too. Great to see you here, Carlos. Big hugs to you as well. You are wearing Dawn by Xerjoff. Okay. So this one does smell way different than some of the other additions that I've experienced from Ffern. There is a camphoric feeling to this. It smells minty. It smells wet. It smells yellow. I am seeing tons of yellow in my mind and blue. Yeah, interesting. So these are the colors that I am seeing in my mind for Spring 25 from Ffern. It's camphoric. There is a kind of wetness to it. It feels like dew on flowers in the morning. Definitely some lavender in here, which could be where that camphoric feeling is coming from. Right? With all those colors, Adam, definitely kind of spring. In my mind, so I have synesthesia, and so I see colors and images and textures, etc. And in my mind, these ones are like watercolors. So it's almost as if the base is yellow, like the paper is yellow, and then all of these other colors are drips on top of that. And so there's even new colors being made by mixing these two together, and a new color being made by mixing these two together. And so it's again, possibilities, countless possibilities that could be made by having that water mix those other two colors together and the reaction that happens there. This is reminding me of a fragrance that I've experienced before. And for some reason, my mind is going to Darren Allen. This is bright and lemony. I'm seeing also like a lemon head in my mind. I'm getting a feeling of like waxing wood and getting a really nice shine to it. There's definitely orris or vetiver here, and this is the root part. So not so much like powdery, but this is like the rooty, dirty part of orris or vetiver, the root. Yellow rose, camphoric, lavender, vetiver, orris root. That's what I say as I'm smelling. Oh, but the lemon, it's the lemon. It's the lemon. And this is like essential oil, which is slightly sweet and not so sharp and cutting. This is a little bit more of a sweet smoothness to it, almost like maybe without even the fruit or the meat, but just like the rind. Ashley, welcome in, darling. Great to see you. How are you doing? And what is your scent of the day? What note would you attribute the blue to? The blue, I feel, is coming from the camphoric nature that I'm experiencing. So it could be tied to the lavender, because I definitely do smell lavender in here. I would say maybe it's tied in with the lavender. Let's pull out the document here because it does tell. Okay, so these are the notes that we have for spring 25 from Ffern. So in the head, we've got lemon rind, blue gum eucalyptus. Literally, I had to have blue in the name. There's the note there, Carlos. It's blue gum eucalyptus. So let me go back because they also tell you where they source everything too. So lemon rind from Sicily in Italy, blue gum eucalyptus from Yunnan Plateau in China, peppermint from the mint regions in India, bergamot rind from Calabria in Italy. And in the heart, it has violet leaf from the Nile Valley in Egypt, rose de Mai from the Atlas Mountains in Morocco, jonquil daffodil from Grasse, France, ylang ylang from Nosy Bee, Madagascar, lavender from Provence, France. And in the hind is jasmine sambac from Tamil Nadu, India, vetiver root from Les Cayes, Haiti, orris from Zhejiang, China, and red cedar from Virginia, USA. I wouldn't have guessed ylang ylang at all. I usually can always identify ylang ylang. I feel like it's a very identifiable note, but not in here. I'm getting the camphoric, lavender, lemon. I'm guessing the yellow does match, right? Daffodils and ylang ylang are those colors. And then that vetiver and the orris. It's got both vetiver and orris in it. This is going to be great to start wearing here in a couple weeks. Again, it's springtime, so this is going to match so well. I'm excited for that one. Again, these are the colors that I am seeing for spring 25 from Ffern. Adam, I wouldn't chalk it up to me at all. I really feel that it's my synesthesia. It kind of gives me an ace in my sleeve because I have now come to recognize doing this, that my synesthesia ties an image or a a note to a color, or did I say that wrong? I've come to find that my mind will tie notes, fragrance notes, to an image or a color. And so if I usually see a gray color, I go to vetiver. And 9 out of 10 times when I look at the fragrance notes, it will have vetiver. And so I really chalk it up to my synesthesia and not my nose at all. It's the brain telling the nose what to do. On top of that, what was I just going to say? I totally forgot, so it must have been a lie. But thank you for the compliment. I do appreciate you. I really do think it's the synesthesia. Oh, Ffern definitely does have a DNA. Again, it makes me feel like I am Little Red Riding Hood going through the forest. Something about that ties me to my childhood. Nostalgia, wonderment, excitement, possibilities, and creativity. So that is Ffern Spring 25. Let me know if you are on the spring ledger and which ones are your favorite. I will be doing a full review of that one as well. And we're going to be adding this to my Ffern list. So again, these are all of the additions that I have from Ffern thus far. I've only been with them, I think, for a year and a half, going on 2 now. Let's take a look here. So I have, my first edition was Spring 23, Summer 23, Autumn 23, and then I've got Winter 24, Spring 24, Summer 24, Autumn 24, Winter 25, and now Spring 25. Love them all. I feel that if I ever came out with a perfume brand, that I would almost legit steal the marketing and not the marketing, but the way that Ffern releases their fragrance, their style, the way they do that, the collection aspect of it. Not that you can't come back to buy the same fragrance each time, but I like the fact that I could use maybe the same suppliers, but again, the heat, the water, different things that were used that season could make a different outcome. And I think it's fun to pay homage to the changes in the season and the Terre Noir and all that kind of stuff. So I really am a fanboy of Ffern. And if I ever came out with a fragrance brand, I think it would be a lot like what they do. Oh, Finding Forbidden Love. So much more peachy now. That sandalwood's coming through. That jasmine has definitely kicked back a little bit. These are the colors I am seeing for Finding Forbidden Love from Statik Olfactive. I will be having full reviews of both of these fragrances. Well, all 3, because I've also got the Forbidden Temple from Statik Olfactive. But I will be having reviews of all 3 of those coming up really, really soon. I'm going to be having a live with Alicia here very soon as well to go over the samples that they sent to me. Kim and I have our next scented pages coming up here very soon. And that is going to be going through Denam and Maison Dieto. I know I have them around here somewhere. So if you have any of those discovery sets and you want to join Scented Pages with me and be on the live and give us your perspective, send me a DM. Let's talk about it. World, please join my Discord so that we can start decant swaps and we can do that. Also, anyone who wants to join my Discord, send me a DM. We're talking about fragrances all the time. I'll let you know about when I'm going live ahead of time over there. I've also got an IG channel. I've got a YouTube. Go do all the things. Much appreciation from my whole heart. I will see you in the next video. Bye!